All right. Good evening. I'm Frankie Castile, and we are live once again on the KWOC Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. It's all being brought to you by our good friends at PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. I've got myself alongside Steve Seawright. He is the co-director of the Poplar Bluff Severe Weather Response Team. Good evening, Steve. Are you there, my friend?
Hey, Frankie, I am here.
All right. So do me a favor real quickly. We're tracking severe storms. We do have a warning out for parts of Carter County. We're watching an intense little storm getting into western Ripley County as well. Do me a favor in the video chat. Just let us know that you can hear everything. You can see everything okay. Make sure and tag folks in this video. Coming up, we will have, it's going to be a duo here tonight, myself and Steve Seawright. Steve, first and foremost, we are looking at a severe storm just crossing over Van Buren, about to hit the western parts of Elsinore along Highway 60. Right now, Steve, the main threats with this storm appears to be winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. And then, of course, the dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning and the heavy rainfall as well.
Yeah, and right there on your screen, we're looking at the hail index. Right now, this is the severe hail index. It's not terrible, but any hail is not good.
Correct.
So it is moving due east. If you'll notice the arrow there on your screen, it's moving due east. It looks like it's ramped up the last couple of times we've checked on the refresh, and so it's the last thing we need right now is another bunch, a lot more rain. What I'm trying to say is right now we've got a flooding situation, and the grounds are soaked. So not only are we worried about severe weather, but we're also worried about the flooding situation as well.
Absolutely. And right now, good deal. So once again, I'm going to do the very best I can to answer the comments here tonight. Steve's going to be driving, so to speak, and I appreciate Steve and all he does here with the Poplar Bluff Severe Weather Response Team. So I'm going to let Steve kind of drive a little bit, and I'll be able to answer a lot of our questions here tonight. So appreciate you guys. Make sure hit that share button for us. We want to reach as many folks as we can. We did this last night. Here we go again tonight. And I bet, Steve, that more than likely we'll be on the air again tomorrow as we have more rounds of storms possibly tomorrow. And it looks like a new warning has just popped up, or I thought it did, for the...
I think you're looking at a special weather statement.
Yep, we sure are.
I can stop that, and I'll look at it real quick.
All right, so you do that, and I've got it. There we go. Yeah. So it is a special weather statement, and it's a strong storm. It's going to be impacting southern Oregon County through 9 p.m. 8:06, Doppler radar was tracking a strong storm near Thayer, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour, winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. Also, the half-inch size hail. Locations are going to include Thayer, Alton, Couch, Myrtle, and Wilderness. So that is that same storm that we were just talking about, at least crossing in to Ripley County. It wouldn't surprise me, Steve, if you see where that little magenta color is.
Yep. That's
very small area.
Quick.
Yeah, I was going to say it's about to cross into Ripley County. We'll watch that very carefully while you
look here on our index. Let me go over to weather-wise. Right there is what we're looking at right there. That little guy. They've just added this. I think actually just added. Is that a special weather statement?
I believe that's
like another special weather statement.
Yep, that's another special weather statement here. Just been issued. We'll get that one pulled up. This one is for Ripley County in southeast Missouri, northwestern Ripley County. That's because of that little magenta color we saw a minute ago. Until 8:45. At 8:07, Doppler radar was tracking a strong storm near Handy, 18 miles southwest of Van Buren, moving east at 40 miles an hour, winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. And of course, we're talking about the city or location of Handy that's going to be in the area of this strong storm. Now, even though there is not a severe thunderstorm warning, don't let your guard down, as these storms coming in are going to be very strong. Not to mention, we're going to see another round or two of heavy rainfall coming in tonight, something that we really don't need. I know up in Iron County, Reynolds County, just horrific flooding was going on pretty much all morning long in those areas. I will
Also,
talk.
if you'll notice,
Go ahead.
there's some power outages going on as well.
Yeah, so we got that. That's that. Thank you, Steve. So yeah, we have power outages being reported right now. Kind of give us an idea, Steve, what you're seeing there on the power outage map.
It looks like Howell County's got about 169 out of 7,000. Let's look at Centerville or Reynolds. Reynolds has got 684 out, and then it looks like Iron County's got 573. Iron's had some power outages for the duration of the day. They've had some going on. So it looks like. Yeah, it looks like the storm's packing a little bit of a punch. I'm not 100% sure that those power outages are due to this storm, but the one back in Willow Springs possibly could have been.
So these storms coming in, if they hold together, a lot of folks asking, will it hit into Butler County? It's very possible, Steve. If these storms do hold together, it is very possible as we move over the next maybe 60 or so minutes. I know Steve was going to put a storm track on these storms to kind of give you an idea of what we can see, and we'll let Steve finish out that track. And I believe they were moving at around 35 miles an hour. So we're looking at Poplar Bluff at around 10 p.m.
Yeah, it's just showing Poplar Bluff only for right now. I'm
Yep.
not sure why it's not. And it's got our command south and command north in there, of course.
That's our other locations, absolutely.
Yep,
So it's going to be around the Doniphan area, about 9:18. That's about right, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, so I'll just give everybody a quick education on these storm tracks. They have hash marks. Those are 15-minute hash marks. So at the end of that track would be an hour. Now, this is not the gospel because it does
Right.
storm speed up and they do slow down. So that's a general rule. So if you see, right here, this storm track is coming into Greenville, that's the hour mark. Back about halfway, 30 minutes. So that's how you read those. If you've never known, now you do.
Let's see here. I
Let's go
think
back
so,
and put Radio
Damien.
Omega in motion.
Sergeant Damian Smith with the Sheriff's Department is watching as well. We appreciate you, my friend. So I can see the comments in real time. So as long as Steve is going to be driving, I can focus in on. We'll focus in on the comments and just let us know where you're watching from and tag folks in this video. Make sure they know that once again, night number 2, it looks like we're going to get some storms coming in. And that looks like a weather cam that we have there in Butler County there, Steve-O.
That's the Boycom cam, and it is, if you're looking at the temperature should be on a downhill slant right there. It's a 84.1. So its temperature as this stuff rolls through should be going down.
All right, so I'm going to check the Weather Service office here out of Paducah just to make sure that I'm not missing anything on that storm in Carter County. Nothing as of right now suggesting that they're going to extend the severe thunderstorm warning, but if you know somebody who lives in Elsinore, make sure they know. I'm also watching that storm just east of Thayer now, starting to ramp up a little bit as well. I do want to ease people's minds, Steve. From this point, it looks like that the tornado threat, very, very low. It's not zero,
Yes,
but it's very, very low. The main threats tonight are going to be the damaging wind gust. We're talking 60 miles an hour, but then again, also more heavy rain, something that we do not need coming up here tonight, as we have seen a lot of rain in certain areas. And because of that, some catastrophic flooding has occurred pretty much all day long in Iron and Reynolds County. And we will continue to monitor that. We've got a
close up here of this storm again.
Believe
This
that
is
the
storm
Weather
north of
Service.
there.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say I want to take a close up of this storm here at just northeast of Thayer. It looks like it's trying to intensify just a little bit, and it's moving northeast now, more of a northeasterly pattern.
Can you pan back out just a little bit? There was a brand new special weather statement that was issued for eastern Carter County. That also it touches northwestern Butler as well. So this is a special weather statement. So the Weather Service decided to not extend the severe thunderstorm warning right now, but a strong storm will impact eastern Carter, southwestern Wayne, northwestern Butler counties until 8:45. At 8:13, Doppler radar was tracking a strong storm. It was near Hunter or 10 miles east of Van Buren, moving east at 40 miles an hour. Wind gust of up to 50 miles an hour, pea-size hail. Locations include Elsinore, also Hunter, Brush Arbor, and Mill Spring. We are talking pea-size hail and winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. But I will tell you that strong storm in northwestern Ripley County is something that we're going to be watching as well. Looks like it's starting to possibly get just a little bit stronger, and we're going to watch that very carefully. Laura's letting us know right now, Steve, that we've got thunder, no rain yet in Elsinore, but that's about to change. Also, Aaron Elder, yes, it's going to be, yeah, absolutely. We're watching that for Carter and Reynolds County as well. Let's see here, just making sure that I'm not missing any comments here. So continue to let us know. 8 miles east of Van Buren. Thank you so much. Make that Aaron. So yeah, you should be in the clear for right now with this storm. It's pretty much past your location. Looks like Elsinore is about to receive some of those strong winds. Also, some of the heavy rain as well. Watching that storm in northwestern Ripley County, Steve, and so far, even though we do have just the one warning, the storms are strong. However, that it looks like as of right now, they are possibly behaving the way they should be right now anyway.
It does look like they are behaving. In fact, I am trying to pull up the velocity scan on these storms, and I'm not seeing any rotation. There is some embedded winds in it. Let me see if I can run to, let's see, WeatherWise 1. There we go.
Right.
So, I mean, there's a little bit of embedded wind in that. I don't see any rotation at all in this storm.
All right. So
but I will take you over to WeatherWise 2 real quick. I'm going to show you this. These are the storm height, how tall they are in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see the hot spots is where these storms are growing. They're not super tall, 35,000 feet. So when you think of thunderstorms, you think of tall storms, 50,000 feet. Those are when you get your violent thunderstorms. These are behaving. They're staying around 35,000. So I would say these are just your garden variety thunderstorms. The Weather Service is playing it close to the vest by not issuing any warnings.
Absolutely. And I was going to say that one of the things that we're very concerned about is all of these areas. Even though we didn't see the major flooding that we saw up north, we got to take these storms very seriously because, not only tonight, but also again tomorrow, we have an opportunity where we could see some pretty significant flooding opportunities. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to jump online and go ahead and just get you prepared here on a late Friday evening. I know a lot of folks have plans, but it is getting dark outside, if not already, and we want to make sure that we're doing our part to make sure we keep you up to date on what's going on. So if you can, hit that share button for us. We want to reach as many folks as we can. Steve, can we do a maybe a new track on these storms, and we can start maybe from Carter County and work our way down and kind of give an idea of when they're going to be hitting places like Naylor, Fair Dealing, Poplar Bluff, Grandin. I know a lot of folks are concerned about what time that these storms might be moving in.
All right, stand by. Let me grab my tool really quick, and we will find out. I gotta find.
While you're
find my bearings.
Sure. While you're doing that, I'm just going to put on our radar Omega here for just a moment to kind of let people know where the storms are. Right now, they are in Elsinore along Highway 60 in Elsinore and working our way back through the northwestern parts of Ripley County. If you live in that part of the area in the county, you are right now under the gun for seeing some strong winds around 50 miles an hour. Could even be some small hail, and then obviously the very heavy rainfall as well. So, Steve, if you're ready to go back to you, I can put it back on your feed if you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead. For some reason, I don't know if it's technical glitch or what, WeatherWise is not reporting any locations in the path of that storm. If you can see, let's see.
Well, I
let me
think
pull up
your
weather-wise
screen
one.
is there. We go. There we go. Yeah.
You see
So
my population's blank over here on
I
the side.
do.
will
I
try to
do. Okay. So
try
we'll.
to figure out what's going on there,
All right.
and we will get that resolved.
So while you're doing that, I'll put it back on our feed here for just a moment to kind of let folks know where those storms are, and watching our comments here coming in. Want to make sure that we're answering your questions as well. So let us know what location you're looking for, and we'll do our best to make sure. So the severe thunderstorm warning has just been taken down for Carter County. So now we have a special weather statement for 2 counties, really 3 or 4 counties, really Carter, Wayne, Butler, and Ripley counties. So 3 counties to be exact. So what we'll do is, I think, Steve, as long as you're okay, I may want to hang with these storms, but I'll put it to our viewers. We've got over 400 right now that are watching on Facebook, and we've got several that are watching as well on YouTube right now. So let me know in the video chat, do you want me to keep rolling our video feed, or do we want to jump off here? It's up to you. You let us know in the video comments section, and I'll be watching the comments coming in.
And just because we go off the air doesn't mean we're not watching the storms.
Oh,
we'll
absolutely.
be watching the storms as they go across the area. I'm sure this won't be the last we'll see of these tonight.
And then again tomorrow. I think, honestly, tomorrow we have a much better chance tomorrow of seeing storms as pretty much all the area under a level 2 out of 5 tomorrow for the same scenario. So really could even see better ingredients tomorrow afternoon. So we'll kind of wait and see what develops coming up tomorrow. But going to look at, I'll tell you what, Steve, I think I'll be honest with you, Steve, a lot of people still wanting us to continue our video coverage. So if it's okay with you, I think we should keep going just for a little while longer anyway. I'm going to check real quickly here, and looks like I'm going to pull this up. I may take it to my feed here in just a minute, but I'll leave it on your feed for the time being. The Storm Prediction Center just released their newest update on day 1. This is going to be for the overnight hours, and yep, it's going to be right. So they've increased our severe threat overnight. So we were under a marginal risk, and now all of our area, pretty much except for the Boot Heel, is under a slight risk, now a level 2 out of 5. And that's because of these storms right now that we are seeing come across. So that's what we're going to watch, these storms as they continue to move in. There you go, Steve. Thank you very much.
That's
so that is the
right there. That's for tomorrow.
That's day 2. Can you go back to day 1? Is it updated on that map?
It has updated a little bit. They've kind of
so
drawn a little circle.
So that is exactly what I was saying. That day 1. Yep, just because of that severe thunderstorm watch. So that's why we decided to jump on here this evening. Let's see here. Do you truly think this could turn into something to really worry about? Jessica, I don't think so. I think tonight is going to be just gusty winds and heavy rainfall. I really do. Steve, I don't have anything to indicate tonight that we're going to have any issues with the tornadoes, even large hail, to be honest with you. Maybe some small hail, but nothing too big.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, just your garden variety thunderstorms. They'll spit out some pea-sized hail. You might get, some gusty wind, and nothing to lose sleep over.
No, we're just, one of our biggest things is we are doing this just because, I can't speak for Steve, but we care about the community and want to make sure that, we're keeping you informed the best of our ability. Although I will tell you that storm just northwest of Doniphan starting to get just a little bit more intense over the last couple of radar scans.
It's trying to. Yep, the southern part of it, at least.
So we're going to watch that very carefully and see if we get any new warnings that could pop up with that storm. While Steve has it zoomed in, I'm going to go to the Weather Service in Paducah, kind of see what they're saying right now, Steve. And right now, nothing being discussed with the storms over in Carter and Ripley counties.
Pretty quiet, isn't it?
Very quiet, but we're still going to watch it very carefully. Wouldn't surprise me by the way things look right now on radar that we might see if nothing else, an extension of that special weather statement. Possibly could even see an upgrade. That's the hail, I believe we're looking at right
That's
there,
the hail
Steve.
index as well. Yep, and that's the previous as well, showing the growth and the one there that just went east of Van Buren. It's kind of chilling out a little bit, and then it ramps back up. So these are pulsating just a little bit, but I'm going to go and say that they're not going to be anything that's going to get out of hand.
Okay, we do have a report coming in, Steve. Report of trees that snapped west of Van Buren. So that would have been with the first set of storms. We are getting that information coming in literally right now to both of us that trees have been at least snapped in west of Van Buren, and that's in Carter County.
A photo of that. Well,
yes.
If we do, we'll throw it up there on the screen for you.
If we can get a photo of that, we'll make sure to pass that information on for sure. So if you have any storm damage with these storms here tonight, feel free to send those to us, and we'll make sure to get them on. And I'll tell you what, Steve, that storm northwest of Doniphan, not going to surprise me a bit if we see which one, son?
On that thing.
They may. My son is also in the other room, Steve-O. He's watching radar as well. He's telling me to go to one of our cameras. So stand by, Steve, and we'll try to pull one up here in just a moment. I sent you. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I didn't see that. I will check my phone right now. Let's see. I'm not sure if it was my phone, Dee Dee, or somebody else's, but I didn't get any messages or any photos. If you can, resend those, and we'll make sure we get those put on. Let's see here.
There's the Neelyville Tower.
Yeah, there's Neelyville Tower, and
looks pretty calm right now as well.
Okay, so let me go back to. I'm looking at the Weather Service. Steve, I'm going to be honest with you. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if we see a warning issued for central Ripley County, possibly central Ripley, maybe eastern here coming in the next few moments, maybe.
Yep, here's a good shot. This is coming off of the one of our other partners, streaming partners. They're around Batson Mini Farms.
Dee Dee, if you don't mind, can you send those to my personal page on Messenger, if you don't mind? If so, I can pull those up, and we can get those put on the air. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, yeah, if you have any storm-related photos, let's see here. Steve, I'm getting reports now with 135 residents without power in Carter County.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that just come in.
Yep, just getting that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Miss Dee Dee, one of our amazing storm spotters in Carter County, always going above and beyond. We appreciate her. Still checking the chat service in Paducah, and right now I still do not have...
They're still not impressed, are they?
They're not. I don't have any new information on the storm that's just northwest of Doniphan. So I believe the storm that is entering into Wayne County and northwestern Butler County starting to fizzle out quite a bit, but the storm in Ripley County, Steve, let's kind of stay on that one for a little bit. That Absolutely. One is going to be the one that we're really watching because can you zoom in there a little bit and maybe get us maybe some hail, see how big the hail size is right now?
Let me run down here on WeatherWise 2, and I'll grab a updated hail core.
All right, appreciate that. So we are watching these storms as they come in. So if you live in Ripley County, the northern half of the county, we're going to focus in on your county right now because we are talking about some pretty big hail, or I should say some decent hail size. What do you think there, Steve? That's
pretty good size. The data that's being presented is an index, so that is like 23%. That's 23% chance of severe hail. Is what we're seeing there. I'm going to go try to find my other product that showed the actual hail size as well.
Steve, I'm going to send you. Steve, I'm going to send you a couple of photos here if you can. Actually, I can probably. Actually, what I could do, Steve, is I can pull them up here on my. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to send them to you directly, and I'll let you
Okay.
kind of put them up full screen on our video chat. These photos here that I sent you. These are going to be from the stop and go there in Carter County.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Let me see if I can get these on screen. There is your hail size. That's you're looking at about a half inch, and they just issued
They
a
did.
new special weather statement.
But
Let
I'm
me
kind
pop
of
out this
surprised. I'm
wall.
kind of surprised by that, Steve, because the hail core is getting bigger there. If you don't mind, there we go. So this is a special weather statement now for Butler County. Can you go back up a little bit, Steve? Let's go back just a little bit. There we go. Butler County, Carter, Wayne, and Ripley County as well. Strong storms are impacting southeastern Carter, Ripley, southern Wayne, northwestern Butler through 9:15. At 8:28, radar was tracking strong storms along a line extending from 7 miles northwest of Williamsville to near Hunter to near Gatewood. Movement is east at 40 miles an hour. Winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. Pea-size hail. Steve, if you can, highlight all of the locations there, if you don't mind, for me.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them. Poplar Bluff. I'll tell you what, Steve. I'll let you, if you don't mind, I'll let you highlight them and I'll read them. Poplar Bluff, Donovan, Lake Wapapello State Park, Elsinore, Williamsville, also Hendrickson, Wapapello, Brush Arbor, Budapest, Gatewood, Milltown, Oxley, Fair Dealing, Shook, Grandin, and Briar. Those are the locations with the strong storm as they move in from the west. And right now, no active warnings in effect. However, we do have a strong storm. And real quickly there, Steve, I'm going to take control. This is our Heartland Express camera. And you can see as we look to the west, that's what's coming in right now. And we're talking very, very heavy rainfall about to move in. Some strong winds of around 50 miles an hour, possibly some pea-size hail. Still would not surprise me a bit if, Steve, these storms possibly get upgraded as we are watching the hail core, a very nice size hail core just northwest of Donovan.
Absolutely. There's that photo. If you'll take my screen full.
Yep, it's full. And that's going to be the stop and go there in Carter County. Look at the imaging there. For those that are watching, Steve, tell me what we're seeing right there.
Well, that looks like an angry cloud. It's actually just looking at it. It just looks like it's not very organized, for one thing. It looks like it could possibly have a little bit of hail in it, but a picture's worth 1,000 words. Sun's shining in the distance.
Yes, it is. Absolutely is. And I'm getting some other gnarly photos here. This one is up in Grandin, Missouri. I'm trying to get this one. I'm going to send this one to you, Steve. This one is in Grandin. Just got this from one of our viewers as well. So we do appreciate you guys sending us your photos. You can, if you can find my personal Facebook page, you can send those to me on Messenger. That's what a lot of you are doing right now. I'll do the best I can to get these on as soon as we can. So we're watching these storms. No official warnings right now. They pulse up a little bit and then they will kind of die off a little bit, Steve, and then they'll ramp right back up. So that's going to be the flavor this evening, rather, especially as we get into the dark time hours.
Yep, that's going to be a thing for sure.
It is going to be a thing for sure.
I've got your photo here. I'm going to try to get it in for you.
So while you're doing that, just make sure and hit that share button for us here tonight. Right now, we're sitting at 139 shares. I would love to get over 200 by the time we end our broadcast. Just let our sponsor know how much you guys appreciate what we are doing. And of course, our sponsor is PB Realty and Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. So watching these storms, and we're getting a lot of reports coming in on the different types of clouds that we are seeing. And there it is. That's the shot that came. That is right there in Grandin. And I'll tell you what, if I was in Grandin right now, Steve-O, that would be an eye opener for sure.
Yeah, I would need some context probably on that video or on that photo. If it's rotating, then yes, I would be a little worried. But that's also an indication of just some scud, what we call some low-lying cloud. We call them scary-looking clouds, But yeah, without the context, I don't know. Looking at the velocity scans on the radar, they're not showing any rotation.
No, I don't have any rotation, but if I was just looking at that, in real time, I'd be doing the same thing, looking to see if there's any rotation. The good news is tonight the atmosphere just really isn't conducive for tornadoes in this area. But what we are primed for is what we're seeing: very, very heavy rainfall, maybe some small hail, and honestly, we can get more of this. I mean, unfortunately, this is not going to be our last evening of seeing these strong storms. We could have a new round coming in tomorrow afternoon too.
Yep, and right there you're looking at over a half inch of hail probable. This is radar indicated only, hasn't been confirmed with ground truth by a spotter.
But this
is
right
what
there,
the radar thinks it's seeing.
And that's right there off of C Highway, just northwest of Briar too.
Yes. And let me pull you back into, I'll take WeatherWise 1 real quick. There's the storm cell.
Let's see here.
That looks like it's coming right into Poplar Bluff proper. I mean, it's going to go right through the middle of town if it keeps on that trajectory.
I am going to send you, if you don't mind, Steve-O, I know I'm putting a lot on you. I'm going to send you another photograph here.
Okay.
And this one shows a lot here of the story. And I'm not exactly sure where that one is located, but I'm going to find out for sure.
Now that looks like it could rotate.
Yeah, so you've already seen it, so you're going to work on that one. So while you're doing that one, I'm going to go back to one of our cameras here, and I kind of want to see, what's coming in from the west. And I'm going to go back to the Boycom camera for just a minute here, Steve. There's some lightning off in the background, and you can see what's coming from the west. Look at that cloud structure. You see the lightning off in the distance. That's what's coming our direction. Nothing warned on right now, but it is a strong storm, and we want to take it seriously, obviously. Want to make sure that we take this storm seriously, as these storms right now producing very heavy rainfall, small hail, and a possibility of some winds around 50 miles an hour, which still could do damage, Steve. Even if it is 50 miles an hour, can still do some damage. I'll go back to your screen now, Steve. That was the...
Hold on a second. I am getting this prepped and ready for everybody to look at.
Prepped and ready to go, he says. I like it. But these cameras that we have access to, man, they really tell the story for sure. I really enjoy. This is that cloud structure that we're looking at, and I'm trying to figure out where that is. Jennifer, if you can, she's typing right now, so I'll let you guys know where that is, what location we're looking at here. She's typing literally as I'm talking, so as soon as it comes in. But Steve, if you're looking at that cloud, I mean, that's going to be in Doniphan, right over his place church there in Doniphan.
Okay, right over his place. Let me pull a velocity scan up real quick.
And
we'll see if it's spinning.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. I'll go ahead and take WeatherWise 2.
All right. You want me to go to
WeatherWise 1. There we go. So if there's any rotation, you're looking at it right there. It's very, very slight. Very slight. But that's probably what we're looking at in that photo, if I had to guess.
And I'll tell you what, while you're doing that, I'm getting just a bunch of people, which is great. I'll keep them coming in. I'm not mad about that whatsoever. Getting a lot of folks who are reaching out on my personal social media. That's great. Keep your photos coming. We'll try to use them throughout our broadcast. I know Miss Dee Dee Sparks is on it in Carter County. We appreciate her. And let's see here, getting some new... trying to get some new pictures here. This is coming in to us out of Stringtown, Steve, while we're looking at these storms. No damage coming in as of right now, which is good news. So let me send you another pic here. This one is going to be out of the Stringtown area. I'll give that one to Steve, and I'm going to check while you're doing that, I'm going to check and look and see about any information that we have coming in from the Weather Service office out of Paducah. Nothing as of right now. And let's see here. Getting some reports of power flickering. Thank you so much, Sherry. Let me know where that is if you don't mind. Hopefully your power stays on. I haven't had a lot of reports of power outages, just a few. We had some in Carter County. We did get those earlier. We could have more. We're waiting for more numbers to come in. So just checking our latest numbers
And that's
here.
you say that's Stringtown area?
Stringtown. Yep, that was what I was told
Okay.
here by the
All right.
photograph that was sent in to us. That is in the Stringtown area. So let's see here. Getting lots of lightning, thunder, and dark clouds, and Mill Springs. Thank you so much for that. That's in Wayne County, I believe. And let's see. Getting a lot of thank you so much. So a lot of folks letting us know where that one photograph was there in Donovan. That was a really awesome looking photo, by the way, that we got sent in. This storm is barreling down right on Donovan.
You're approaching almost 3/4 of an inch. Let's see here. If I get right in there, you're at 0.66 inches of what the radar thinks is in that storm.
Oh, wow.
Again, we've not had a lot of ground truth to that size of hail.
Correct.
But if anybody has hail damage, let us know. Wind damage.
But I
we'd
will
like to
say,
get some ground truth.
I will say the pictures that you guys are sending me on whether it's the KWOC page or my personal Facebook page, I really appreciate it. It really does help us tell a bigger story. And I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm going to see if I can pull up the KWOC Facebook page. I may pull a few of those in.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So we've got a lot of just a lot of different things coming in. Steve, I'm going to send you another picture. This one is from the Donovan area, same location. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for sending that to me. I'm going to get this up on the screen as fast as we can. This one is coming in right to the north of Donovan.
Oh, wow.
So you'll be, whenever you see this, you'll be able to see why we want to get this on the air pretty quickly. So if you live in Donovan, even though we don't have a severe thunderstorm warning, we're going to treat this as if it was pretty close to a severe thunderstorm warning. Jennifer Arnold, Alexander County. I'm assuming you're talking about Illinois. I don't have anything right now in Illinois, so that's good news.
That looks
right
like
now,
the same location.
it is, yeah. It's the same
over his
location.
place?
Yep, same location there in Donovan. But you can just see the storm clouds. They are rolling in, and it looks like that rain shaft there is in the middle part of your screen there, Steve. And that's what we're talking about. Very
It's
heavy
some good rain.
rainfall, some dangerous lightning as well. Could even see some wind gust to about 50 miles an hour.
Correct.
And just getting a sorry, checking my personal phone here. I've got a lot of folks that are sending me different clouds and whatnot. We really appreciate you guys really chiming in to send us this information. Let's see here. Looking at. Thank you so much, Emma. So Emma Moman, of course, she's a big ball player there out of Naylor. She played ball, really good ball player, actually. They are in the middle of it right now on the highway in the Grandin area, so they're in the thick of it as well. Can we zoom out just a little bit there, Steve, and see, make sure that we're not missing any other warnings, or not warnings, but any other storms anywhere else? Nope, right now.
Yep, I think that's pretty much it right there.
Pretty much
You're
it.
looking at it.
And really, the storm that's in northern parts of Butler County, southern Wayne County, really has fizzled out to the point where I'm pretty confident, Steve, that we can just focus in for right now. We can focus in around the Donovan area, just west of Poplar Bluff, because this storm is moving right toward Butler County, and we want to make sure that we are focusing in on where the most severe part of this storm is. And I am checking the Weather Service office right now in Paducah, and just making sure that I don't have any updates from Paducah right now on this storm in Ripley County. Although I will tell you that hail size, we're talking getting very close now to what, 3/4 inch, Steve?
Yep, it's getting there. Let's go back to that real quick. We will look and get an update here. All right. Yep, there is a spot there that is over 3/4. It's showing
Getting close to an inch
0.86.
now, which is definitely severe levels. So it would not surprise me at some point if we do
may
get
pop a warning.
Yeah, I was going to say if we get an upgrade on this warning, this storm, it would not surprise me a bit. And then, of course, and obviously it could dissipate too, because we've seen that pretty much all night. By the way, if you've not done so already, I'm sure you already have, but if you've not done so already, make sure and follow our Facebook page. That's a great way to get alerted when we go live on these storms. Follow the KWOC Facebook page, over 53,000 followers strong. Make sure and just follow us as well. Let's see here, looking... I don't have any reports of damage right now, which is good news. Getting reports from Sherry. Power was flickering. Still doing that about 12 miles north of Briar. It's going to be in Ripley County. So that's going to be where that part of where that big time severe part of that storm is. So I would say if you live along Highway 160 from Doniphan going into Fair Dealing over into western Butler County, that is where the most severe part of this storm is going to be. And if it holds on this track, Steve, I think, I do think it will hit some of Poplar Bluff. You got a new photo there?
That is, yes, that's Bassett Mini Farms. That's at...
well, that's a weather cam. Gotcha. Okay.
That's one of our weather cams, yes.
What it looked like for a second, I thought we were going back to Doniphan.
You can see some lightning off in the background there.
Yep. I was thinking we're going back to Doniphan for a second. So, absolutely. So, that is... So, you see the lightning.
That's Boycom.
That's Boycom, and we're getting that coming into western Butler County right there. So, we're going to be able to transition once these storms get closer. We'll be able to go to our cams here that we have set up in Butler County.
I'll go back to that really quick. That is pretty impressive. I don't know if you can see that.
What are we looking at right there, Steve? For those who don't know.
Well, it looks like there's a really heavy downdraft on the right side of that photo. It's kind of hard to make out because it's my
dark,
end.
yeah.
It's dark.
It is. But this is why
it's not. It's live, so it's not. I don't see any kind of crazy rotation in it.
Nope. I did see a crazy lightning strike though a second ago. But this is why we are doing this. We want to make sure to keep you alerted and keep you up to date on the very latest information. Thankfully, we don't have any warnings. That's really good news. And usually our criteria is we go live when we have warnings, but last night we had the crazy rain, going to have crazy rain possibly tonight. We thought, you know what, we would just do our part and try to keep folks alerted and ahead of these storms coming in. Right now, about 600 that's watching on Facebook, which is amazing. So, there we go. We got a brand new warning. It looks like just popped up, Steve.
Let's go back to it real quick.
So let me stand by for the very latest details.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So we have a severe thunderstorm warning now that's just been issued. This one is for northeastern Ripley County here in southeast Missouri until 9:15. At 8:45, a severe storm was located near Doniphan. It is moving east at 35 miles an hour, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny-size hail. Locations in this storm, they include Doniphan, Naylor, Budapest, Oxley, and Fair Dealing. So right now, a brand new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for Ripley County in southeast Missouri. And here is another vantage point here of one of our weather cams. Steve, what are we looking at?
This is the White Oak cam, which is positioned along the 67 bypass just on the north side of town. And this is just another vantage point of that system. You can see the lightning is very frequent in the background. Again, this is live, so not seeing any rotation, nothing crazy out of it. But the Weather Service basically has warned on this, I'm thinking, due to the hail threat.
Yes, I think you're right. We was watching this storm on radar for quite some time, and the hail core, it's pretty much held together for the most part. Once it hit Ripley County, it really hasn't died out. If anything, it's only gotten stronger.
That's correct.
So we have that going on right now, and
There's another vantage point from Heartland's, the Heartland cam.
Yeah, so that's a great-looking shelf cloud coming in. You can see the lightning off in the distance.
That's a perfect shelf cloud.
That's perfect. Absolutely. Picture perfect. No doubt about that. And you can see the lightning coming in. And what that cloud represents, Steve, it's going to be heavy rain and some gusty winds when that crosses over.
Yep, you should be getting that 40 to 50 mile an hour wind for sure.
Can we go back to your radar? I want to check the hail size here. We're getting some pretty wicked colors now coming in just north of Donovan, and I'm interested to see if what hail size we are getting. And also, we're getting another storm on the north side of Poplar Bluff too that is starting to become intense as well. But right now, let's zoom in if we can and check the hail core size that is coming in on the north side of Donovan. And the biggest hail that we're seeing, still getting closer to an inch of hail. New scan just came in there, so we're going to watch that very carefully. So we're getting pretty close now to quarter-size hail, at least on radar. The official warning is saying penny-size hail, but it would not surprise me if we're getting a little bit bigger size than penny size, especially along Highway 160 on the north side of Donovan. Is that what you're seeing, Steve? Did I lose you?
No, sir. I was
Okay.
on the phone with
Gotcha.
Poplar Bluff City. They're just saying that the conditions are deteriorating and checking to see if we have spotters out. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a hold of Craig.
All right.
This storm coming into the city is looking pretty rough.
If you'll do me a
I'll go back
favor, if you will,
Yes, sir.
if you'll take over just for a minute, I will radio in to the other co-director.
There you go.
If you don't mind, stand by. You go ahead
Yep.
and take over. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stay with the weather cams here, the Heartland cam. I'm going to watch this as it comes in just a little bit. I'm looking at a perfect roll cloud, as Frankie was saying. In the background, you can see there's probably going to be some heavy torrential rains, and as this comes through, you're going to be looking at heavy winds. Let me take you back to weather-wise one real quick. If you'll see on your screen right there as it's coming through Donovan, that hail core has really, really intensified. You can see it right there. Let me go back to my WeatherWise 2 cam, or my WeatherWise 2. And we're still looking at about 0.86 inches. Again, this is just radar indicated, but from looking at the clouds, I would venture to say it's going to drop some hail. It's going to drop some hail. Let me see if there's any other cameras that are presenting a good shot of this.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know
gonna.
if did you get a hold of Craig?
I do. Craig, are you with me? Are you with me, sir?
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
All right. So Craig is the co-director also of the Poplar Bluff Severe Weather Response Team. And Steve, if you don't mind, can you zoom out and go back to radar? And Craig was letting me know that storm that they just warned on just went through Donovan or where he was in Ripley County. And Craig, take it away.
Yeah, Frankie, we had extremely strong winds, lots of limbs down, heavy rain. Thank goodness it's on past me now, and probably going to go ahead and move on easterly. Looks like if it holds together, it's going to do almost the same track as those we saw yesterday in Neelyville, Harville, Culin, and maybe even into the south part of town.
And I have the two best guys that can tell you. A lot of folks are asking right now with it being nighttime, and I'll let Steve and Craig both explain this. The tornado threat with these storms, I don't want to say it's zero, but it's very, very low. Right now, the main things are going to be heavy rain and gusty winds. We'll start with you, Craig.
Well, I'll just give it to you from the experts, Keith Cooley at Paducah, and you can probably see it as well. He said damaging winds, very heavy rain, some flash flooding are still expected to be the main hazards. The overall tornado threat is very low, even though a couple of the storms have shown some rotation. And I think Steve had a little bit on the radar earlier.
Yes, we did have a little bit of rotation. It was very slight, but it was there. I don't know if you can see the feed currently, Craig. I've got the what tower is this? I think this is the Harville Tower.
I believe it's Harville. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
pretty
can see
impressive
the lightning.
show.
Yep, absolutely. Craig, did you have any reports of damage anywhere in Ripley County so far this evening?
Not in Ripley County. However, I did have an unconfirmed report of some storm damage at C. Charles and 60 Highway west of Van Buren.
Okay. And we do
That
have.
was,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was tree damage.
And I was going to say that we do have. Well, I was just going to say We're getting reports now of some power outages coming in around the Grandin area, as Craig alluded to. So we've got power outages that's being reported as well in Carter County and in Ripley County as well, the northern parts of Ripley County. As far as how much, we don't know the exact numbers just yet.
Carter is showing 188 according to Radar Omega's power outage map.
So we're getting go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Craig.
Can you bring up the Heartland and Express camera, Frankie? There's
I can. Yep. I was fixing to say the exact same thing. We're watching.
I grabbed the wrong one, but look how impressive that is.
Which camera is that, Steve?
That is Harville right there.
Harville. So I'm gonna look at the camera at Heartland, and this is a good one too. I'm gonna go right to it here, Steve. This is the Heartland Express camera, and I'm gonna sit here for just a minute. You'll be able to see the lightning strikes coming out of this storm as it continues to move in from the west. This storm is not warned on currently. However, it's formed a line now, and it's about to move in right into Poplar Bluff as well.
So both of those cameras are seeing that same cell system. Very, very impressive cells that we're looking at. And like I said, as it came through Ripley County, I'm going to guess there was probably every bit of 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
Yep, that tracks. That sounds about right.
I'm going to go back for just 1 second. I'm going to go back to my radar here for just a moment, and I'm sure that both of you guys can see the image on your screen, but we've got a pretty intense line of storms now north of Poplar Bluff, stretching all the way back to just north of Doniphan. Would not surprise me if we seen maybe an extension of this severe thunderstorm warning into possible central Butler County as well.
Also, if you guys will notice, the last refresh on our radar, that storm that just went east of Doniphan has intensified quite a bit.
It has. It absolutely has. I'm going to go back to Steve's radar here because he's got a great line stretching all the way from about D Highway there near Lake Wapapello all the way down to Doniphan. Now, that one in Wayne County, northern Butler, is not warned on. It does have a special weather statement. However, it would not surprise me if we did get an extension of this warning farther eastbound. So keep that in mind. And now it's getting dark outside. So obviously these storms become even that much more dangerous as we're going to have clouded ground lightning, very heavy rainfall, and possible hail up to pennies. Could be nickel size as well. And storm now is really getting closer every second now. This one is it's so dark outside. All you could see is the lightning coming off. I have the Boycom camera pulled up, but you can't really see much. There's a track on your screen of these storms. Poplar Bluff, it'll be there at 9:33, so about 36 minutes. Fisk at 9:51. Puxico about 10:03. Dexter coming in 10:15. Bloomfield around 10:20 here this evening. That is the latest track on these storms as they continue to move east at about 40 miles an hour.
It looks like they're joining now. They're just going to come together and form a line.
Getting a report out of Fair Dealing from my good friend Brian Monahan. Tons of lightning and some high winds right now coming in out of the Fair Dealing area. Just got that coming in a few seconds ago. Hail size, we're still looking at almost an inch size.
That's almost an inch. Yep.
Getting very close to an inch size.
Notice
Craig,
the arrow showing due east.
Yeah, due east now at about 40 miles an hour. Craig, so far, before we let you go, I know you're coordinating with the severe weather response team and the storm spotters. You guys are ready to move out in a moment's notice.
Right on. That is exactly right. So we will keep you updated. You guys are doing a good job, and we'll keep you giving you as much information as we gather.
Thank you so much, Craig. We'll let you go for right now, but feel free to chime in if you have any new details you want to pass on to us. Make sure and let us know. And Steve, what are we looking at here?
These are the storm heights. Remember, earlier we were looking at the storm heights, and they were like 35,000. These are up to about 42,000 at their peak.
Wow.
So they're getting taller. See if I can get some precision in there. About 41,000. So yeah, they've got some energy. The taller the clouds, the taller the storms get, the more energy they're going to have, and the more energy
Absolutely.
they're going to have to release.
I'm looking at
So
some
right-
of the comments here real quick. Eddie, I'm not concerned about tornadoes here in Poplar Bluff tonight. Just some brief heavy winds. Definitely some very heavy rainfall. Donovan right now is really on the Donovan is in the clear for the most part with these storms. They are moving out of the Donovan area right now. We did get some lots of lightning. Power is flickering in the Stringtown area. Pam is asking about Naylor. That storm that if it holds together, it might clip the northern parts of Naylor if it doesn't back build, but it still could. I mean, these storms are really kind of joining a line, and they are intensifying a little bit here. So we're watching it very carefully. Looking at this is coming from Keith
That's the
Cooley.
Harville camera.
That's
Oh,
the
okay,
Harville
go ahead,
camera.
sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say this came from Keith Cooley, one of the meteorologists at Paducah, maybe about 6 minutes ago. Damaging winds and very heavy rain, flash flooding are all going to be the possibilities with these storms. The overall tornado threat is very low, even though a couple of storms have shown rotation. Craig mentioned that earlier on. So still watching the possibility of very heavy rain and some gusty winds as well. We may have a new update on that severe thunderstorm warning for Ripley County. Stand by, see if I can get that pulled up here for just a second. This one at 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to take this really quickly there, Steve,
Okay,
and
go ahead.
let people know that at 8:58, a severe storm was still located near Donovan, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Still penny-sized hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. At 8:55, trees were reported down along Highway Y in Ripley County. Donovan, Naylor, Oxley, and Fair Dealing is all going to be in the path of this storm. So we're going to watch it very carefully. I'll go back to your feed there, Steve. So we're still watching that storm in Ripley County, but I'm also getting concerned about the storm in Butler County as well. It is coming in on the west side of town, and it is dark outside. It's going to be harder to see these storms coming in. So I will take you to the I'm going to take you to the Heartland Express weather cam, only because you can see a lot of lights there, Steve, where the
You see
station
it moving
is.
too. It's getting some wind.
There's a big lightning strike right there. So we're seeing that storm come in. Right now, no warnings with this storm. But I will tell you, we need to treat it like it is a severe thunderstorm warning, only because these storms have intensified, and we could see penny-sized hail, wind gust, possibly up to 50 miles an hour, maybe even 55 miles an hour. These storms definitely are showing signs of getting very close to severe levels. And I know, Steve, you've got the radar pulled up now and I
So
took
what you're looking at, right there is that's just an overall view of the hail indications from the radar. That's what, after the storms all join together, that's kind of an overview of what it looks like.
And we're getting very close to an inch size, no doubt. I want to go back here for 1 minute to the Heartland Express weather cam. You'll see why here in just a minute. The sky is literally just lightning is going everywhere. It's lighting up the sky right now. As I went back to your feed a moment ago, there was just an amazing lightning strike all across the sky. I'm going to see if it will do it again, as a lot of kinetic energy with these storms.
And the thing is, when you have a lot of lightning, there's usually an indication of hail.
Oh, absolutely. And see here, I'm going to go back to your feed for just a moment, only because I am interested to see if the Weather Service, so far, the Weather Service has not extended a warning or maybe made it more northbound. So we're going to wait and see, but it would not surprise me as that main storm has gone through Donovan, and you're seeing another vantage point here of the storms.
That's the
weather
White Oak
cam?
Tower.
The White Oak
That's
Tower.
White Oak. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So White Oak Tower for sure. We're watching that storm. If it holds together, I will tell you that it looks like it's going to be hitting my house as well. Thankfully, my family is all here. My wife is home. My son's in the other room. I'm not sure what he's doing. He was watching radars a few moments
He
ago.
was helping, I thought.
He was helping, but okay, so we are getting reports now of electric is going in and out in the Fair Dealing and Flatwoods area. Thank you, Cynthia, for that. 4 miles east of Donovan. Got a brand new warning just popped up here, Steve, so stand by for the very latest.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So a brand new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued. This is the wrong one there, Steve.
Is that one for
You
Butler?
got you had the watch popped up.
Let's see. I did, didn't I? Here we
You
go.
did.
Let's try this again.
Here is the warning.
Here we go.
Brand new one for central Butler County and southeast Missouri until 9:30. At 9:03, a severe storm was capable or located over Poplar Bluff or right near Bluff, moving east at 30 miles an hour, 60 mile per hour wind gust, and penny-size hail. Locations do include, of course, Poplar Bluff. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. And we were just talking about the strengthening of these storms. And sure enough, the Weather Service did agree with our analysis, and they went ahead and upgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning. And this will include Poplar Bluff. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if on the southern end of this storm, if we didn't get the extension between Naylor, Neelyville, maybe Culin when it's all said and done. And there you go right there. We're seeing radar indicated just west of Bluff. We're seeing possibly up to a quarter-size hail that is being detected on radar, Steve, and that's literally just west of Highway 67, just west of the city limits in Poplar Bluff.
Yep, right in there. Actually, if I zoom in a little bit, it actually was showing a 1-inch hail indicator right there. All right, I hear Craig in the background.
Yeah, we got
firing everybody
the
up.
severe weather response team getting all of them ready to go as well. I know that our storm spotters, they are out and they are watching these storms. Real quickly, before we go any farther, I wanted to let folks know to make sure, hit that share button for us. We want to make sure that we reach as many folks as possible. It is dark time, and these storms are a lot more dangerous at night. And we want to make sure that we are doing our part to let folks know what is coming in the area. So make sure and hit the share button, tag folks in it. And I'm watching, Steve and I are watching all kinds of there you go. I was going to ask you to put the radar back up there. There you go. Very good. But yeah, we're watching weather cams. Just, right now, Steve, all we can really see is a lot of lightning coming in as these storms move in from the west.
And that's what makes it dangerous. We can't see
Yes.
details anymore.
No.
Earlier, we could see if it was wind, if there was wind, if there was a lot of rain. Now you just see lightning, and that's what makes them dangerous.
So we're also getting reports. I've got reports of, this is from Dina coming in. Electric is out on Highway 21 on the north side of Donovan. So thank you for that. And I'm sure we're going to get a lot of updated reports here when it comes to power outages. So while you're doing that, Steve, I'm going to go back into the chat room with the Weather Service and kind of see. So this is 1 minute ago, Steve, from Keith Cooley from the Weather Service. Very worried about downburst potential with the storm moving into Poplar Bluff over the next 5 to 10 minutes. Storms in SEMO have had a history of producing damaging downburst winds. So there you go. So we could see some damaging winds, possibly over 60 miles an hour. For those who don't know, Steve, when the Weather Service says the following downburst, tell the folks what that means.
Well, downburst is essentially a downward motion of high wind, heavy wind, and it's concentrated and it's isolated. So when you hear, sometimes people will say, well, tornado hit here. Actually, it was a downburst that hit. Downburst winds can reach up to 80, 90, 100 miles an hour. Depends on the velocity of the storm. And I don't think these are going to reach that kind of stuff, that kind of
Right.
Velocity. But that's what a downburst is. It's a rapid drop of wind straight to the surface. I mean, just imagine like pouring a garden hose straight down to the ground, and the water has to go out. It goes outward, And so that's a downburst.
It really is. And for those who don't know, on this severe thunderstorm warning for Poplar Bluff, give us if you don't mind, Steve, let us know the time on that storm again.
All right, so let me go back to my warning real quick. You want me to read the warning indication?
That's fine,
Let's see
yeah.
here.
That's fine.
Yeah. So it looks like this is until 9:30. So at 9:03, the storm that was coming through is what prompted the warning. So these storms are moving east at 30. That's not terribly fast, which means they're probably, if there's a lot of rain in them, you're going to get a lot of rain because they're not moving terribly quick. The winds are capable of pushing 60 miles per hour. And it says penny-sized hail here. That's their best guess. We were looking at radar indicators a while ago that was pushing it close to an inch. So, again, I don't know that I don't know if we had any ground truth to any of the hail. I know that obviously we have with power flicker when we have ground truth for the wind.
Right. So far, I was going to say that we don't have any ground truth, at least from what I'm being told.
Okay.
Let's
Encourage
see here.
those folks to send in photos, and we'll try to get them. We'll try to get them online.
So we are working on, just had to send out our message here on our text line service as well. We have that going on. We have the live video as well. So we literally are having you covered all the way around. All right. So it says we're getting information looking like, thank you, Darren. I appreciate that, my friend. And not going to be doing no snow angels tonight, my friend. That I can assure you. Electricity is out in the Oxley area. Just got that information along Highway N. That's in Ripley County. Thank you for the heads up there. Would not surprise me to see some power flashes also coming in as well. And
if I'm being honest, I wouldn't mind some snow angel stuff.
Yeah, but just not right now.
Just not right now.
Let's see here. Looking at, I got a storm spotter who was just calling me. Let me see kind of what's going on here. Stand by here. Just going to make sure that we've got a spotter in the Fisk area right now. Appreciate that. Also, getting some information. My phone is blowing off the hook right now, Steve. Sorry about that. I'm sure yours is as well. I want to go back to, there was a couple of photos that were sent in. These were sent in by the coroner, actually. Jim Akers just sent us a lot of photos from his location. I believe that is in the southern part of Butler County. We'll try to get those up on screen once this storm moves through. The good news is it looks like the storm in Ripley County starting to weaken somewhat, which is good news. However, we do have that storm right over Poplar Bluff right now. So we're going to stay with this storm. You're going to hear a lot of thunder, see lots of lightning, and then, of course, we do have the potential of seeing some pretty strong winds, too. We are getting this coming in now from Adam. Electricity starting to flicker in the northern parts of Poplar Bluff. We're getting that right now. Also getting power is flickering on M Highway as well. These are all coming in right now as we speak. So let us know if power is flickering, if you're having power issues. Please let us know. We want to make sure that we get that passed on. Steve, tell me so far what we've seen right now. Are you still with me, Steve?
Still with you. Okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say, do you have any updates on, from what you've been on the phone, any updates on power outages and or damages so far from the storms in Butler and in Ripley County?
Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot of reports to my phone per se. And I've been kind of looking through the comments as you have. And folks are just saying wind's starting to pick up north of Poplar Bluff, thunder and lightning, same general consensus. We've got a storm coming through.
I was going to say, we just have a special weather statement that was just issued. This one is for the northern parts of Butler County as well. And Steve, I'm going to let you take over for just a minute. I'm going to have to get a hold of Craig Metter for just a moment.
Okay, I'll read this special weather statement real quick for you guys. Strong thunderstorm will impact south central Wayne, northeastern Butler, and west central Stoddard counties through 9:45 p.m. At 9:12 p.m., Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Wapapella or near Wapapella State Park, and that would include all you folks that are probably trying to camp this weekend. So if you're streaming, take heed of that. Storms are moving at 35 miles per hour, and the main hazard is going to be wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-sized hail. So gusty winds. Winds are going to be strong enough to knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecure objects. So for those of you that are camping, Wapapella State Park, maybe Sam A. Baker, be aware of that. Locations include Puxaco, Wapapella, and Rumbar.
Can you do me a favor there, Steve?
Yes, sir.
Can you go back to let's check the velocity on this storm. I want to focus in on the storm in Poplar Bluff, and if you don't mind, I know a lot of people are asking about making sure there's no rotation with this storm. I'm not showing just classic textbook style rotation.
It looks
think
like there's some slight rotation right there. If you'll see, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I will draw it on screen.
Okay, yeah, draw it on screen for those that are watching
Move
right
this out of the
now.
way here. So you've got slight rotation right in here, and you've got some slight rotation right in here. And there's two areas right there, it looks like, that I can see. And like you said, it's not classic. It's not a hook echo. It's not anything to be scared of, but any rotation can spit out a little spin-up tornado.
Sure. I've got a one of our storm spotters here who is in the Fisk area letting me know about what you're seeing right there on radar, so we appreciate that. We just got
There's
a
a new
brand
special
new
weather statement.
Yeah, that's going to be for that storm moving out of Ripley County. This one's going to be for the rest of Butler County. 9:15 Doppler radar was tracking strong storms along a line extending from Fairdealing to near Oxley. Movement was east at 45 miles an hour. 50 mile per hour winds, pea-sized hail. We're talking locations of Naylor, Neelyville, Harville, Oxley, Fairdealing, and that's where my son was just going. Now I see why he bailed on me. He's going to go outside to watch these storms as they come in. I'm sure my wife is going to go with him. And
It's a family thing.
It's a family affair here, no doubt about it. We're all crazy here in this family. But nevertheless, we have a severe thunderstorm warning still for Poplar Bluff storm right now, right over the city, looking for reports of power outages. Right now, we've got a lot of reports coming in of a power that's flickered. I am checking the latest on what I have here comment-wise, just to see if we have anything. And right there we go. My comments did not. So we're getting reports here from a very good source here, Steve. We've got information of pea-sized hail that's in Bats and Mini Farms a few seconds ago. That's with this same storm in Poplar Bluff.
That's the ground truth we were looking for.
Yes, and we're getting reports from a good friend of mine in Naylor in the Oxley area, Miss Monica Tillman. It's hitting Oxley, Naylor right now. She is reporting. Well, Monica, let me know if it's just strong winds. If you're having any hail issues, let me know as well. Getting a lot of reports of strong winds in the Harville area. And let's see here, Crystal. If you're talking about the warning for Butler County, it goes until 9:30. The warning part, the special weather statement for the rest of the county, it's going to be a little bit later than that. The special weather statement is going to be for until, let's see here, trying to get it to load up here. It's going to be until 9:45. So 9:45 is going to be the special weather statement for the southern part of the county. The one for the northern part of the county, it is going to be until 9:45 as well. So the warning through Poplar Bluff 9:30 and the rest until 9:45. We're going to see strong winds. We're going to see some very heavy rainfall here this evening, and looking to see if we get any more. We do have from Miss Donna pea-sized hail and tree branches down. Donna, if you don't mind, let me know if that's in Poplar Bluff or if that's in Rumbar. If you don't mind, to let me know the location.
Looks like Rumbar is starting to pick up in activity. Matter of fact,
We
I
got
think
a
they
new
just
warning.
pushed a new warning.
Yeah, so
Yep.
stand by. We'll get you the information on a brand new severe thunderstorm warning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So a brand new severe thunderstorm warning now has just been issued. This one is going to be for Stoddard County. This one for northeastern Butler County and west central Stoddard County until 9:45. At 9:18, a severe storm was located near Fisk, or 7 miles southeast of Lake Wappapello State Park, moving east at 25 miles an hour, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and penny-size hail. Locations are Dudley and Rumbar with this storm. So now we have two warnings in effect now. And I was answering one of the questions. See, Miss LeGrand here was asking about Lake Wappapello. And Crystal, I believe Lake Wappapello is going to be just outside of that severe weather warning, although in that area you could be seeing some very heavy rain right now. Culin is right now in the clear, Courtney, but that's going to be changing here very soon. Township Line Road is where we are reporting the pea-size hail. Also, some tree branches down as well. We're getting
Frankie, the camera we're looking at right here, just to get viewers up to date. This is a Puxico camera, the ones that was
yes.
asking about Wappapello a while ago.
Yeah, so there is a storm in Puxico. It looks like a big snowfall right now, honestly, if I can be honest for a second.
Say it's got probably some driving rain in it.
I was going to say,
some wind.
absolutely. We're getting from Miss Miranda Huddleston that we're getting pea-size hail on Township Line Road. I've not heard of any power outages. Angel just let me know that there was power went off on M Highway for a brief moment. It came back on, which is good news. Let me know if there's any power outages. We're thinking that these storms should be out of here in the next maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Hopefully they will weaken. It looks like that the storm that's moving out of Ripley into southern Butler, for the most part, it has weakened. Although I say that, it looks like that the storm now starting to pulse back up again in central or southern parts of Butler County. So Culin is definitely going to be seeing some of that strong storms here in just a few moments. But right now, the main threat is going to be just north of Fisk, also near the Rumbar area as well, and Dudley eventually getting over into Dexter as well. Steve, any new information that you have on the warning? It looks like they have trimmed back a little bit on the warning. If you don't mind, can you click on the warning there over Poplar Bluff? It looks like they've got a new update on that warning.
Let's look at it real quick. Let me stop this, and then we'll get in here.
I've got some information from Miss Judy as well. Judy Lunsford, when it comes to our Ozark outage map. We'll get to that in just a minute. So, Steve, if you don't mind, I'll take a drink of water, and I'll let you read that newest warning update from Paducah.
Okay, here's the update for Butler County. They did trim a little bit off, but it says severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:30 p.m. For central Butler County at 9:20 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Poplar Bluff, moving east at 30. They still are moving at 30. So no change there. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and penny-sized hail, and we have ground truths to both of that now. So we're getting down tree limbs and things of that nature, and we are getting penny-sized hail reports. Let's see. Locations are Poplar Bluff. Expect damage to roof, siding, and trees.
And if you don't mind, can you, while I read this, can you go ahead and pull up the power outage map for just a moment? While you're doing that, Steve, just got this from Miss Judy Lunsford, and this is, as of now, we've got 49 customers without power in Butler County, 190 in Carter County. Wow, 1,420 customers without power in Ripley County as of right now. So thank you again, Miss Judy, for hooking us up with that map. We do appreciate you.
Yeah, stand by. I'll actually get a map here for you to look at.
All right. So I wanted to read you the raw numbers as they say that we are seeing right now. So we have a couple of warnings here. The most intense part of this of these severe weather warnings right now, as I'll go to my screen for just a minute, the most intense parts are going to be right just west of Dudley, north of Fisk. That is where the most intense part of these storms are. We still have a warning from Poplar Bluff eastbound. Let's go back to the map here. This is what Miss Judy sent me. So you can see Ripley County right now, over 1,400 right now without power because of these storms. And I would expect some of these numbers to possibly grow, especially here in Butler County. We're watching that very carefully right now. And I know a lot of folks are sending me a lot of pictures to my personal page. Thank you so much, by the way. There's just so much going on right now. So we'll do a separate post coming up on social media. I want to see all these clouds, all of these images on our Facebook page here coming up, and we'll do that following tonight's broadcast. I will tell you that in addition to what's going on here tonight, we do have the warning in effect right now, and I know I've missed a lot of comments here. I'm going to go back to some of them. Things get busy. We're starting to get some winds picking up here in the Brosley area. That's where my son is right now, Steve. He's outside. That's where he needs to be at 9:24 at night. Supposed to be helping me, but
why not?
know exactly why not. So yeah, we're getting a lot of reports now we're getting reports of power outages along W Highway now in Poplar Bluff. Let's see here. There was some other power outages. I was County Road. I live on a county road. Okay, you don't let the power go out. Gotcha. Not concerned of any kind. Not concerned of tornadoes with these storms. Absolutely, Harriet. For all those power folks, the linemen who got to go out in all this, stay safe out there for sure. Winds are starting to pick up now in Dudley. Getting reports now of no power on County Road 525. That is in northern parts of Butler County on the north side of Poplar Bluff. So we appreciate those coming in as well. Steve, do you have any? We're getting some reports of Grandin, too, with no power right now. That's from Susan. That's coming in from Grandin. Also, we're getting reports of wind picking up near Heartland Express. Maybe go back. I'll try to go back to the...
Let me grab the Heartland camera real quick.
That's what I was going to go and do myself. I'm going to try to pull up the weather camera here from Heartland Express, and there it is right there on your screen as we're getting reports. Lots of comments coming in, trying to get to all of them. We're getting reports by the water tower on Highway 53. Very windy and very heavy rain falling right now. Let's see here.
See if I can grab the Kuling cam real quick.
Sure, I'll let you do that. If you, yes.
It's pretty peaceful.
I was going to say it is. Yes, Courtney, Kulin will start getting in on some of the action here in just a few minutes. Started raining in the Naylor area now. Thank you, Pam. Nothing else. Strong winds off of FF and Fisk would not surprise me at all. Let's see here. In town, it's really bad on, I just missed that comment. There it is on Mont Street, but it's calmed down a little bit now. Still have power. That is good. Thank you so much. South side of Bluff, the storm has moved out, which is good news. And once these storms move out, I'm hoping that we have a much quieter evening. I really do. I'm hoping that we don't have what we had last night.
I don't think we'll have any more fire up. Let me actually pull this back. This is what the radar looks like all the way back to Springfield and past. So if you'll look, let me put on composite real quick. So you've got after this moves through, the nearest thing to us is going to be way back here on the other side of just coming into Missouri. And this is what we'll deal with tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to have this. We very well could have another round coming in tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening as well. So while we're thinking about it, if I know it's a Saturday coming up tomorrow, but if you would like more coverage like this tomorrow, let me know in the chats as well. I just sent you a picture there, Steve. That is from east of Rumbar that one of our co-directors, Craig Metter, just sent me. This was east of Rumbar. You can pull that up if you have time. Looking at some of the comments here coming in, I'm hoping that these looks like, I don't want to jinx myself, but especially in Butler County, it looks like most of these storms are starting to weaken a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Do you know how bad it's going to be around Malden, Campbell area? I'm hoping that by the time those storms get to Malden, Campbell, they lose a lot of steam.
They
That is
should, I would
that is
think.
the plan, Barbara. I'm sorry, Kaylee. We're hoping that is the case. Let's see here. Oh, I can. I can definitely do it tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure that you guys wanted us to. I know Steve may not be around, but I will be here tomorrow.
Yeah, Frankie's going to be driving by himself tomorrow.
I'll be
I
driving.
will be on the road myself personally, but I'll be listening
All
online.
right. So, yeah, it looks like people want us to go live tomorrow, Steve. So we'll make sure that we do that, or I'll be monitoring it very much so. This is the site out of east of Rumbar that was sent in to me by Craig Metter. We appreciate that. And it kind of shows you just how tall these storms were getting. And, of course, obviously, that storm, that cloud right there, that's going to bring gusty winds, heavy rain. Not concerned about tornadoes for sure. By the way, our coverage here, once again, brought to you by PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. We do appreciate Nathan Maurer and his team always stepping up to make sure and sponsoring these broadcasts. Without their cooperation, we would not be able to do this. So we do appreciate them. We're looking at looks like whatever camera this
is.
is.
The Dexter camera. This is
Dexter
Dexter
camera, okay.
looking back west.
I was going to
towards,
say it's a little calmer there where we're looking at right now.
Yeah. So for those in Dexter, this is your current view, and we are hoping that as these storms move to the east, they're going to wind down just a little bit. But actually, there's no promise to that.
There's no promise. Steve,
They are ramping up and down.
They really are. If you don't mind, can you back out of that? Let's put a storm track on these storms, top to bottom. I've got a lot of folks who are wanting to know about the Campbell area. Jamie, I do not believe so. I do not have any reports of any tornadoes in Ripley County. Straight line winds. Weather Service was concerned about downburst. Nothing.
At one point,
At
yeah,
one point,
they were
yeah.
at one point,
Not
yeah.
now, but back when they were in Ripley County, they were concerned about downburst. I don't believe it was anything with a tornado, though.
No.
Let's see here. Thank you, Jeannie. We appreciate that for sure. Thank you so much. I know that we might be the only media right now that's on the air with severe thunderstorm warnings, but we want to make sure to try to keep you up to date the best of our ability. With all the flooding, will the current river flood in Van Buren? Doyle, that's a great question. Steve, I think the right answer is I think that the current river in Van Buren, I think they will see a rise, but I don't think it's going to be quite like it was, in Reynolds and Iron County today.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the hydrological outlook, but I'm going to hazard a guess as much rain as we've had. And probably as much rain as we've got tonight and what we've got coming tomorrow. I don't know that it's going to be a huge threat, like it's going to get out, but it's going to rise.
I'll tell you
For
what,
sure.
before we give the times here, Jamie, I will look into that. She says that her brother just said it was like a freight train that went off through and it has downed trees. I'm assuming that is around the Doniphan area, Jamie. If it is, let me know, and we will pass that information on to the Weather Service and let them know. Here is a potential time track on these storms, and remember, it could speed up a little bit here, but it kind of gives you an idea. Pick out the location near you. Dudley 954, Bernie at 10, Dexter 1003, also Essex at 1010, Canaloo at 1022, Morehouse 1024, Matthews. I believe we have a brand new special weather statement, I believe, that just got issued for Butler County. Kind of gives you an idea there. And right now, Campbell, Malden is not in the line of direct path with these storms, which is really good news. Steve, if you don't mind, can you click on the brand new strong, or I should say special weather statement? There it is.
There you go. I've got you set up.
At 9:32, a Doppler radar indicating strong storms along a line extending from near Fisk to near Harville, moving east at 25 miles an hour. 50 mile per hour wind gusts, pea-size hail. Locations are Culin and Fisk. Remember, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect for this area as well. So we're going to watch it very carefully as now it moves in to the rest of Butler County.
If you'll notice, it slowed down a little bit.
It slowed down about 10 miles per hour. Paris, I believe Naylor is in the clear right now. Naylor in Oxley is in the clear right now. Could be seeing some rain, maybe some thunder and lightning, but nothing major. Harriet lives southeast of Neelyville. And all right, very good. Thank you so much, Harriet. So she is saying that she doesn't have anything right now. You betcha, Charlie. No problem. We appreciate that for sure. Harville is right now, I would say, on the verge of being on good shape. We do have reports here, Steve, from Adam. We have reports of trees down on Township Line by Boycom, also on Oak Grove Road. Wapapello, right now, Wapapello is going to be seeing just some rain, maybe some thunder and lightning as well. Going through the comments here as fast as I can. Ellington and Reynolds County, I'm not worried about severe weather right now, but there could be another round of rain coming in. Hopefully that rain will set up east of there. We don't want any more rain near that area tonight for sure.
For sure.
Absolutely. Culin BJ is going to be in the thick of it coming in here in a few moments. Lisa Naylor, I believe, can we zoom out just a little bit there, Steve? Show folks the Naylor area. So, yeah, Naylor, I think you're on the backside of these severe storms. Naylor's in the clear for severe storms. Yes, I just hearing some thunder right now at where I live. Let's see. So a lot of these places, I believe, are going to be in the clear when it comes to severe storms. Looks like a tree is down on Shelby Road in Poplar Bluff. Stoplights aren't working. Thank you so much for that update. That's on Shelby Road in Poplar Bluff. So, Steve, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think tonight, let me give you some locations as far as severe storms. I'm thinking Van Buren, Elsinore, Grandin, Donovan, Naylor, Neelyville. I think those areas, Williamsville, Greenville, even Puxico, are going to be in the clear right now for severe storms, at least for tonight. Would you agree with that so far,
I do,
Steve?
Yeah, I agree with you on that for sure.
Puxico, I think you're in the clear. Lake Wapapello, you're in the clear. You can go to bed for the night. We're just going to wait and see what this storm does around
and I'm not
Dudley.
seeing any development behind
Yes.
it either. So,
and that's good news. We don't see any development behind these storms, which is really good news. If you haven't done so already, we're at 343 shares. I know I said 200. I would love to get to 375. So if you haven't shared it already, please go ahead and do that. We're getting, Deanna's letting us know that we're getting wind right now in Dexter. Culin, the weather will be picking up here very shortly.
there's your Culin weather cam right there. I
Complete
had it up just a
darkness.
little bit. It's just, yeah, and you'll notice there's not a lot of lightning in it
No,
anymore.
I was
So,
going to say, that's
think-
why I'm saying, knock on wood, it might be slightly weakening somewhat. We only have one active warning right now. That's just in the Dudley area, a little bit north of there. We can actually, if you can, Steve, I can do it real quickly.
looks like they trimmed it back.
Yes, they have. They've trimmed it way back, and I'm going to look at, I want to take it here for just a minute. Here is the camera in Dexter right now. That storm that is moving into the Dudley area, that is where this storm is going to end up, and there's a big strike there of lightning from the Dexter area. So we are still seeing a strong to severe storm right now that is in the Dudley area. That is the only warning that we have at this hour. So hopefully these storms will weaken and they will continue to dissipate and just be a heavy rain threat. And then we can all go to bed and be okay. So I don't have a lot of damage reports. We do have, yes, I believe, let me double check real quickly on that, but I think now Poplar Bluff, yes, Poplar Bluff is now in the clear for severe weather, so you guys can go to bed as well. I think Bluff is in the clear. Fisk, even though it is storming right now in that area, Steve, I think Fisk is clear of the weather as far as
I
it
think
being
they're fine.
severe. I think Brosley is good to go. Culin, it has weakened substantially. We were watching the storm in Culin earlier. It's lost a lot of lightning intensity. That is good news. I hope that will continue. Even the storm now north of Dudley, it is starting to weaken as well. And so far, they have not extended the warnings farther eastbound. So if that is the case, if they continue to do that and they don't issue anything else, then I am comfortable with jumping off for the night. And hopefully they don't reissue any more warnings. Hopefully these storms will continue to weaken as they march eastbound.
I feel like they're stabilizing. For
I do.
sure.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And, real quickly, while we're waiting for the Weather Service to make an announcement on whether or not we're going to extend, I just want to share some of the numbers here real fast, Steve, if you don't mind. Tonight, we've got so far over 500 likes, 382 shares. We're about 18 away from 400. That is impressive on a night where, thankfully, and by the grace of God above, we don't have a lot of damage reports. We've got some power outages, but that just shows me, Steve, just how much people appreciate what we are doing. And I said this earlier, there's a current map right now. I see our dash cam is up as well. That's awesome. Our newest updates here, 84 customers without power in Butler County, 228 in Carter County, 1,500, almost 1,600 in Ripley County. And that brings me to my next statement. God bless our linemen. They're going to be out in this tonight. So
they're going to be busy.
We can't say how much we appreciate our linemen for everything that they go through to make sure that our customers' power is back on as fast as they can.
So there's a look at the hail situation. I mean,
and you can see how it's really trimmed back a lot over the last few minutes.
Exactly.
And I was going to say, I'm looking at a different radar here, and there's really just one area that I'm kind of concerned about, and that's going to be just north of Culin, only because it looks like that storm might be pulsing back up slightly. I mean, I want to reiterate slightly. That's going to be over Highway 53 and 51. Just north of Culin is
put
where
the cam up, and you'll see it's starting to get some wind.
Yep, you can
starting to blow around a little bit.
But
Still not a lot of lightning.
I was going to say I don't see a lot of lightning. I can see the camera moving though, so that tells me there is a little bit of wind. Lightning, not too much, which is really good news. If there was a lot of lightning, then that would tell me that it might be, there was a lightning right there, but it would tell me that it might be getting a little bit stronger. But so far, it is behaving, although the radar trends are showing it to get maybe just a little bit stronger. So we're going to hang on with this storm for just a moment. Wow, Steve, we're at 391 shares.
Oh, wow.
On a Friday night here at 9:41, 9 away from 400. I'm pretty confident we're going to get to that 400 mark, and I know our sponsor will be just excited that you guys love this broadcast and are loving the coverage here, and we're so glad to bring it to you. Appreciate, real quickly, appreciate my wife, Pam, for letting me do this, and I know your wife, Glenda, for letting you do it. Absolutely. Yep. We could not do this without our wives. I would say my son, too, but he's probably outside. Probably, he's storm chasing. He's trying to, anyway. It's amazing because this was his idea to do this a while back, and now he's getting older, so he wants to be on the cool kids, and he wants to go out and storm chase. He'll leave me doing. I know he'll leave me doing the talking, but he wants to go out and do the actual storm chasing. So it looks like, Steve, that the Weather Service has trimmed back the warning. If you don't mind, can we pull up the new version of that warning in Stoddard County real fast? If so, we can read that. So this one, the severe thunderstorm warning will expire at 9:45. So it looks like, as you can see here on the screen, the storm that prompted the warning has weakened below severe limits. Therefore, it will expire coming up in 2 minutes. So that's really good news.
Yep. Keelingham starting to get active now a little bit with some lightning as well. And a new special weather statement just got popped up.
Did it pop up?
Right here. Yep.
All right, so we'll get that on your
me get
screen
back to
as
you.
well, and we'll get that read here. A new special weather statement at 9:42. A Doppler radar indicating a strong storm near Dudley or near Dexter, moving east at 25 miles an hour. This is because that severe thunderstorm warning is going to expire. We're talking winds now down to 40 miles an hour and pea-sized hail. Dexter, Bloomfield, Dudley are all in the path of this storm. That is great news. It has weakened substantially. Still watching the storm in Culin. This is the weather cam. You read my mind. This
from
is
Dexter,
the
yep.
weather cam in Dexter right now. Good news is what we have learned is it looks like that the winds are even collapsing with these storms. A lot of lightning though, for sure. But the winds,
sure.
the winds have really subsided. Now we're down to 40 miles an hour. Watch, yes, Marge, the watch is still out till midnight. Although I will tell you, and Steve, I hope you agree with me on this. I do think that the watch will be trimmed back as these
I feel
storms.
like it will.
I did have a power flicker at my house, so but my power as of right now did stay on. I do have a generator, so if that does happen, I should be good to go. Will it hit Scott County? You know, I think so. I mean, I think it's going to rain itself out before Scott City. I think that the severe weather threat is really starting to dwindle here in the area. I don't think we're going to have much in the way of severe storms the rest of the night. Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate that very much. Sykeston, same situation, Kenneth. I think Sykeston is going to be in the clear for the most part.
And we just lost the Culin cam, so
Yes,
it
we
must be
did.
going through there. So
Let's see here. Just thank you guys so much for the kind words. We really appreciate you as much as you appreciate us. I can assure you of that. We never take this for granted. We're so grateful for you guys watching us here tonight as well. So tomorrow, the plan is that while we watch these storms, tomorrow we do have a risk. Steve, can you go to the day 2 outlook here? And kind of, I'll take it back to my radar for just a moment and kind of
There you
show
go.
folks here, top to bottom, what we are seeing. We still have a little bit of a strong storm north of Culin. It's passing Highway 53 right now. But we do have another risk for potential severe storms tomorrow. And this is a much expanded version of a slight risk, a level 2 risk. So tomorrow, I'm thinking the timing is going to be in the afternoon hours, early evening hours, Steve, that we could see yet again another round of severe storms. And everything that I've seen for tomorrow indicates that we might see a variety of everything. Could see damaging winds, could see some hail, and there it is, a tornado threat. Even though you see that 2%, the way they've expanded it, it would not surprise me if that gets backed off to the west even more. So tomorrow, we could see better ingredients tomorrow afternoon. And if that does happen, then we will be live. There's your wind threat there. That is a, 10% on the wind?
Yes.
Yeah, 10%.
Hail's probably going to be.
Yeah, hail's going to be a little bit lower, but obviously the main threats are going to be the damaging winds, possibly even a little bit better threat of tornadoes, even though tomorrow's threat, tornado-wise, still low. Maybe going to be a little bit higher coming up. What about day 3 when it
Let's
comes
look at day 3
to
real quick.
on
Day 3.
Sunday for categorical? It's going to be a little
Looks
bit
like just
farther
general.
south. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow will be the last day for a while that we have severe storms. If we have severe storms, that is. That'll be another threat that we'll watch very carefully. And hopefully tomorrow it won't be bad. But if it is bad, Steve is going to be gone tomorrow, but that's okay. I will be monitoring everything. And that's a great question, Ashley. Black River so far is in good shape in Poplar Bluff. However, that being said, with all the rain in Lesterville and the Black River up there in Annapolis, some of that rain, or some of that water rather, will come down. It takes about 24 or so hours to get here. I'm not expecting a lot of flooding right now anyway, Steve, on the Black River. Although if we keep getting rain, that might change. But as of right now, I think Black River flooding in Poplar Bluff is going to be limited at best.
Yeah, I agree. Let's take a look real quick one more time at the
Sure.
Ozark border outage map.
Power just went out and came back on in Campbell. Thank you so much. River stages. I'll tell you what. We'll do the while you're doing that. I'm going to pull up. The river stages here because obviously while we have people here, that's a big concern, and I kind of want to make sure that we're giving all the information out as accurately as possible. So let me pull that up on the back end here, and just bear with me. I'm pulling up. I believe the Weather Service might be having an issue on their end. So, Steve, you may have to pull.
I've
up.
noticed that because I just tried to pull it up as well.
Okay, so it's not just me then. Okay, so we're gonna try to pull up river stages, but it's not on us. The Weather Service.
Is chat still active?
Let me see here. Let's see. What time is it? Yep, chat as of 9:48 was still up and going. So
Paducah's website must be offline.
yeah. So this is for. Let me read you this. This is from Andy from Paducah for the SEMO storms. And outflow is getting ahead of the storm line as a whole, and that's why we're seeing a weakening trend, which is what we were seeing on radar. So that is good news. That outflow boundary is getting out ahead of the main line, which is eating away at the energy with these storms. Therefore, I do believe that these storms are going to weaken significantly, but more importantly, I don't think the watch. Matter of fact, I think the watch is starting to be taken down as we speak. It has South Central Missouri. The watch is now gone, and it's starting to be trimmed back as well. So once these storms move out, they are going to be canceling these. They will be canceling these severe thunderstorm watches. So unfortunately, I'm not able to pull up what I want to when it comes to the river stages right now.
I think the entire weather.gov is offline.
I think it is. Yeah.
Nationwide.
Yeah, I think it's a nationwide deal right now because I can't get to any of them. So we wanted to pull up the river stages. I'm sorry about that. We're not able to do that. It's not because of us. It is a nationwide deal, but I promise you that I'll be watching the river stages very carefully, and I'll be making posts on social media if need be. If we have to do that, we will. Steve, it looks like that. Let's see here. It looks like that the storms have really weakened considerably here in our area, and I'm not showing a lot right now. I'm not showing a lot for concern. What say you?
Me neither. Yeah, I agree. I think we're out of the woods here.
Okay, I'm starting to believe the same thing. I'm thinking that. Let's see here. Thoughts on just
the only thing I'm worried about just right now currently is just that area around Kewland. Let me take you to WeatherWise 2 real quick.
Yep, I'm watching the same radar, and I can see
this
that.
This is the guy right here.
Yep, it is pulsed up. Yep, it's along Highway 53. Can you zoom back in a little bit? Is that 53 Highway and Highway J? Glenonville is about to see some of that hail core. It just moved through Osborne. It's getting close to Valley Ridge, going to be north of Wilhelmina.
Take you over here to Radar Omega. Shows it better.
Yes, it does. You can see the hail core there. That's a very good indication that we do have a strong storm. It's not severe yet. It's sub-severe. Let's see here.
Yeah, they just issued a new weather statement on that storm.
Yes, they did.
Let me pull it up real quick here. I'll bring you up on WeatherWise 2.
All right, so there we go. A strong storm will impact northeastern Dunklin County through 10:15 at 9:51. Doppler radar was tracking a strong storm over Glenonville, 7 miles north of Chalk Bluff National Area. It is moving east at 30 miles an hour, 40-mile-per-hour winds and pea-size hail. Malden, Campbell, Glenonville, Bryan, also Valley Ridge, Wilhelmina is all affected by this storm. The good news is, though, the Weather Service is saying the winds have backed off to about 40 miles an hour now, so that's good news.
Yeah, they didn't warn on it, so
they warn on it.
Special weather statements.
And that just tells me from what we've seen by the Weather Service, what they said about the outflow boundary, it's racing out ahead of the main line, which means it's cutting off the energy with these storms, allowing them to essentially rain themselves out. That's what they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
They are choking off as well. I'm looking at more information coming in from the Weather Service here, just making sure that we are. Let's see here. Dexter right now, Sierra. We're looking at Dexter right now, right on cue, and it looks like for the most part, Dexter might escape, except for just some heavy rain.
Yeah, it's not terrible at
No,
all.
I'm going to say Dexter is in the clear for severe weather. I really believe that Dexter is in the clear for severe weather. The only part I'm concerned about, and I'm thinking that it's not even going to be severe, is right there on the Butler and Dunklin County line. That's about the biggest storm that we have right now. That one is crossing into the northern parts of the Boot Heel right now, crossing over the St. Francis River. We don't have any indications, any ground truth of any major issues coming out of Culin, and we haven't in quite some time, which that's really good news, by the way.
Let me grab the hail indicators and see
Sure.
what we've got hail-wise in that storm.
But while he's doing that, we're going to be watching the flooding concerns very closely coming up tomorrow. If we have any issues, we'll make sure that we pass those on to you, and I'll be watching radars very carefully tomorrow. And if we get anything like we had today, then we'll make sure to jump online and give you the very latest information. Make sure and send your pictures to my personal page, the KWOC Facebook page as well, because you guys help us tell a much bigger story than just watching radar for sure. At least I think so anyway, Steve.
Yeah, here's your hail. Here's your hail.
So
Source.
about a half
Showing-
inch
Yeah, half inch.
in
And again,
Osborne.
radar
It's-
indicated.
Yeah, it's radar indicated, so still sub-severe levels, which is really good news.
And that's really it out of all of that
I was going to say, yeah,
that
that's
we've been watching.
so everything
There's
is
a
really
small little
starting
amount
to, I don't want to use the word calm down, but it's kind of calming down, so to speak, which is very happy about that. Getting some information. Hang on just a second here. Oh, my good buddy Clay from Puxico helping us out here. I can't show this on screen, but he was doing some information on the river stages. And this is the St. Francis River near Patterson. Right now, as of 9:30, the river stage was at 18.94 feet. Looks like it is in moderate flood stage, just below major flood stage. It is expected to start to fall coming up tomorrow. Hopefully that continues. This is the Castor River at Zelma, and right now it is at 13.36 feet. It really jumped up today. No doubt about that from all the rain that we had. So that's a couple of river stages. I wanted to talk about some other ones, and I don't think it's up yet, Steve. I want to try one more time.
It's still offline.
It's still
I just
offline.
looked.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I really wanted to try to talk about the river at Poplar Bluff, but I'm not going to be able to do that tonight. So we apologize for that, but that's on the Weather Service's end. It must be out nationwide. So not able to find those. Clay, if you're listening still, if you can get me the Butler County or the Black River at Butler County, let me know in Poplar Bluff. If you have time, if you can find that for me. I'm not able to get to the actual information because the website is down. So, but nevertheless, we've got just a special weather statement. Nothing really out there to concern ourselves with at the
Nope,
moment.
all the warnings
Steve.
are expired.
The warnings are expired. So we're going to stay on until I think 10 o'clock, 3 minutes from now, just to make sure that no other warnings are issued. I think we'll stick around. It looks like, is that more activity to the west?
Yep, and they're starting to warn on those.
Oh, good grief.
But that's going to
Hopefully miss our area.
Those are going to trend. Yeah, those are going to trend to the north of us.
Okay. So,
But we will have to deal with this tomorrow at some point.
yeah, I was going to say, well, if you can back out just a little bit here, Steve, I was going to, if you look where those storms are, they're moving off to the east, and if they hold together, which is it's a long shot, but if they hold together, then you can see that it could go right through those areas that had the extreme flooding earlier. I do have this. Thank you, Clay. I appreciate that. So yeah, right now the indications are from the Black River in Poplar Bluff. Right now, less than a foot at 0.92. So we have a lot that the river can handle. So hopefully, with the water coming down, hopefully we're not going to have any issues, at least here locally, with any kind of flooding concerns. I'm hoping that will stay the same.
National Weather Service site
yep.
just now come back up.
They sure did. They issued a. Oh, I'm sorry. Come back up. Yeah, I got you.
Let me put this on screen for you real quick. I'll show you the river stages.
You do too. I'm going to. Lisa sent me a photo. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. She was sending me. It must have came up online. So yeah, the Black River at Poplar Bluff. This is as of 9:30, or I'm sorry, 1 p.m. on Wednesday. It's going to go up to 9.9 feet. So still well below flood stage. There we go. So this is, thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. So as you can see right now, the Black River at Poplar Bluff, not concerned. It's going to be below action stage. I'm assuming, Steve, that is taken into account. It is taken into account the rain potential today and tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the forecast.
So that is the forecast right now. Where is it standing right now? Can you tell me where the river is right now?
We are right here.
1.1. So barely
Friday,
over.
July 10th.
Oh, yeah, July 10th. Yeah, so we're still under a foot here. So no issues there. What about the current river over in Van Buren and in Donovan? I know a lot of folks are asking about those rivers. So we'll do that real fast too. I want to make sure. Usually we don't discuss that during severe weather, but obviously a lot of people are going to want to go floating coming up this weekend. So we want to, keep you ahead of what you can and shouldn't do coming up. So we're going to, there's the radars here. You're looking at the storms out west. Hopefully we don't get anything. I don't think we're going to get anything to rebuild over our area that's going to be in severe levels. So hopefully that will stay the same. So the Black River at Poplar Bluff, it's in good shape. Not worried about it whatsoever, at least in the short term. It does take into account what we've already seen rain-wise and what we could see coming up. Here is another river, and where is this at, Steve?
This is Current River. Hang on, let me make sure I get the right one.
We're going to look at Van Buren and Donovan. A lot of folks wanting to know about those rivers in particular, and right now they're in pretty good shape.
So yeah, that's Current River at Donovan is what that's showing right there. Observed.
So it's not even projected to really move.
No, it's not at all.
So Current River in Donovan, as of right now, barring anything major, this is good news. What about the one there in?
That's Little Black at.
That in Fair Dealing.
Yep, Fair Dealing.
Okay, that's in Fair Dealing. So yeah, it's still going to be well below flood stage.
These are all good.
Yeah, all good. Very good news. And then
St. Francis at Fisk. Wait for it to load up.
No, I know the St. Francis in Wayne County, it's a little bit high.
Up there a little bit, but yeah.
So the St. Francis at Fisk, it will do a jump. It's going to go to about 11.4 feet. When will that happen, Steve? Is that going to be, what part of the week is that going to happen?
Let me go down. Let me scroll down.
All right.
That's at the bottom.
So about July 14th.
So, yes.
So on Tuesday. Okay.
Like. Mm-hmm,
so on Tuesday, it's going to go up. So that's good. It's going to still stay below flood stage. What about
it's in good shape.
What about the St. Francis in Wayne County? That one is up a little bit. And that will feed right into the St. Francis there in Fisk. So this is St. Francis over Patterson, the latest on that. And then we'll go over to the Van Buren or Current River in Van Buren.
Peaked.
Yeah, it's already crested at 22.5 feet, it looks like. And now it's going to start to drop. So all that water is going to go into the St. Francis there at Fisk. And that's why we're going to see a rise in Fisk. but hopefully it won't.
I think these river stages are safe.
Yeah, I think so. I do. I think even the one at Clearwater. I'm sorry, not Clearwater, but Current River at Van Buren. I think it's going to be pretty good shape as well. So we're just looking at, yeah, it's not even showing in the action. Yeah. So yeah, I would say I know a lot of people want to know, can they go floating this weekend? I would say just check the radars. If you're going to go floating in Van Buren, Doniphan area, just be safe. But Steve, I don't see a reason why right now those rivers will give them much trouble. As long as we don't get just a copious amount of rain between now and then.
And the Weather Service is not calling for that, so I think they're fine there.
What about Campbell? Yeah. Somebody was asking. I think it's just raining itself out. I mean, it's not even really a strong storm anymore. I think the Weather Service just did that for precautionary. So with that being said, it's 10:04. I think, Steve, that we're going to be in good shape to end our broadcast tonight. I think everybody is pretty much in the clear zone when it comes to severe storms. But tomorrow, everybody is outlined under a level 2 out of 5 for severe storms. Our next update will be in the morning between 7:30 and 8, and we'll get up, we'll assess it, and we'll watch it very carefully. And if we get any more severe storms coming in tomorrow, we will jump on and we will do this again. Steve, final thoughts
Sounds
to
like
you.
a plan.
I don't think a lot of folks are still asking about tornado threats tonight. No, there's no tornado threat tonight. Tomorrow could be a different story, though, right, Steve?
During the afternoon and early evening hours, yes, that was going to be one of the things I was going to say. The tornado threat will probably be at its greatest due to the heating of the day. But tonight, rest easy, go to bed, get some rest, and enjoy your evening because it's just going to rain itself out, and we're going to have some good weather.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, Steve, thank you again for all your help here tonight. We could not do it without you, my friend.
Let's hope we don't have to do this too many more times.
No, I am with you.
I'm going to miss you tomorher, though. Actually,
yes,
because
absolutely.
I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, and I'm going to be listening live as I'm traveling.
Well, stay safe and safe travels. Then, Steve, we will do it again the next time you're around, my friend.
Let's go.
You betcha. That is Steve Seawright, co-director of the Poplar Bluff Severe Weather Response Team. I'm Frankie Castile. Our broadcast, once again, brought to you by PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. God bless you. Good night. And more than likely, I'll see you back here tomorrow if severe weather threatens our area.